Hi, everybody. It is Wednesday, August 23rd. It's our third night at Austin City Limits stage at the Moody Theater. Shows have been going great. People are just shocked. Last two nights we've been doing 3.5-hour shows. And we have Sierra Hull and her band opening the show, and then Sierra comes out and joins us for a few songs during the show. So it's been really great. And then tomorrow we head to Fort Worth for our last show, and then get to head home on Friday morning. And it'll be so great to get home. I mean, I'm going to miss everybody. I'm going to miss the music and everything, but it'll sure be nice to get home to family and normal life that we live. We still have a couple of shows that'll be more stripped down band, smaller group in Tucson and Santa Fe, I think on the 3rd and the 5th of September. And the Santa Fe show is going to be with the symphony orchestra. So that should be a lot of fun too. I love doing those kind of shows. But I'm going to play a few songs right now, just get some music in. I'll try to do some more recording when we get to the gig today. But for the moment, I'm going to go back. I think I did one track of Bill's way back. But this was a real fun project. The artist is Bill Cantos. And when we did the first final farewell tour with Phil Collins, Bill was brought in as one of the background singers. I think we had 6 or 8 singers on that tour. I mean, it was really quite a group because we had come off of doing Disney stuff, and there was choirs on the Disney stuff. So on that tour, they decided to add the extra singers for it. And I mean, I got to know Bill, but I really, by the end of the tour, I still really didn't have a handle on what the guy really could do. I had no idea. He was an incredibly gifted pianist, and a really gifted arranger vocalist. And so I got called to do this project after the tour ended, sometime after that tour ended. And Bill was going to go in the studio and cut some stuff. And we were going to do it at Bill Schnee's studio with Bill Schnee engineering it. And it was just going to be, the tracks that I work on was just going to be a trio. It was just Bill singing and playing piano, and all live, myself and Mike Shapiro playing drums. And the essence is, this was basically like cutting direct to 2 tracks. So this is no fixes. We can't go back in. This is all about performance, getting things in the first generation. So Bill's playing piano and doing all his vocals at the same time. There's no him punching in and fixing the vocals. There's no me doing anything, or no overdubs or anything. This is exactly as it went down. And so I'm just going to play a couple of tunes from this because it was really a cool project. I really enjoyed it. And it was kind of enlightening to me because it gave me an entire different perspective of Bill having come off of a tour where he was part of a group of background singers, and I had no idea what he could bring to the table in front. So I'm going to do this. I want to hold on one second here. I got to find this down in here. Get this down here. Okay, I did a shout out the other day to the musicians and the crew and everybody on the tour. But one of the names that got left off of that, and we found it in hindsight, was Morgan Benson. Now, Morgan Benson has been the merchandise guy for the tour. He's taken care of all of Lyle's T-shirts and the LPs, the CDs, everything. And he's also been incredibly helpful with my book out there. So I want to give him a special shout out and say, Morgan, man, it's been a treat working with you. I hope we get to do more in the future, and I'll be on the phone with you and writing to you, picking your brain for your expertise as how I can move along with my book after this is all over. But I really appreciate all the work that he's done on this, and his company, I believe, is called Desert Rock. And it's was really cool. He's out of California, but great guy, and I'll go out there every night and watch him setting up. And it's a big job doing all that merch. And he's all on his own out there. So thank you, Morgan. So here's a few tunes from the Bill Cantos album. Now, I'm not sure what this album is, because as of when I got these tracks, I don't even know if these were mastered. Have nothing with song titles or anything. This was just sent out, so maybe somebody can figure out what this is. But I'm going to go ahead and play. So here's track number 1 that we did. So let me play some music for you.
All your friends with their fancy persuasions won't admit that it's part of a scheme, but I can't help but have my suspicions, 'cause I ain't quite as dumb as I seem. Well, you said you never intending to break up our scene in this way, 'cause I ain't any use in pretending it could happen to us anyway. How long has this been going on? How long has this been going on? Well, your friends with their fancy persuasion won't admit that it's part of a scheme, but I can't help but have my suspicions, 'cause I ain't quite as dumb as I seem. Well, you said you were never intending to break up our scene in this way, 'cause there ain't any use in pretending it could happen to us any day. How long has this been going on? How long has this been going on, going on, going on and on and on? Yeah, baby, tell me, baby, baby, how long has this been going on? Tell me how long, baby. Tell me, I gotta know how long, how long.
So, man, it's all live. I mean, that is just as it went down. We just had a sketched out chart, not detailed, but just kind of sketched for changes, and then just went for it. And I'm using Frankenstein on all these tracks, because that bass just gets such a nice, rich, woody sound when you want to with it. So let's listen to another one here.
for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. Oh, with each word your tenderness grows, tearing my fear apart. Oh, and that laugh that wrinkles your nose
That's not part of it.
touches my foolish heart. Oh, lovely, never, ever, ever change. Keep that breathless charm, won't you? Please arrange it, 'cause I love you, baby, just the way you look tonight. Hey, you. So very lovely. Someday when the world is cold and I am so awfully low, I will just think of you and I'll get a glow, thinking of the way you look. Tonight, oh, and every night. Don't ever change, baby. Don't ever change, baby. Just keep turning, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Just the way you look tonight. Just the way you look tonight. I love you the way you look tonight.
Love it. The thing that was great about Bill Schnee's studio too is Bill was in a ISO booth at the piano facing out. Beautiful piano in there too. And then I was in the ISO booth across from that with my bass and my amp. And then Mike Shapiro was right between us in the main studio with his drum kit. So we had lots of eye contact in there because that's what things like this really require, is just, really paying attention to each other. So let's find another one here. I haven't listened to this in a long time. It's really fun though. Oh, this is a great old Turtles tune.
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me and ease my mind. Imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you and me, no matter how we toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. You belong to me, ease my mind. Imagine how the world would be so fine together. Yeah, I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together, happy together. How is the weather? So happy together. Come on, get happy.
Bill's been working with Herb Alpert and Laney Hall for a long, long time. So he's the keyboard player at when they're up at Vibrato at Herb's club playing and stuff. It's really good. I'll do one more tune here though. Here we go. I don't have any of the titles for this because it just came as a generic board mix to me. So here we go. Another classic though. Come on, get happy.
You gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum, keep gloom to the minimum, have faith or pandemonium, violence to break up on the scene. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do? Just whenever they looked so darn. Man, they said you better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative, and don't mess with Mr. In Between. All your cares away. Shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. Or get ready for the judgment day. The sun is shining, come on, get happy. The Lord is waiting to take your hand. Oh, shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. We're going to the promised land. Oh, accentuate the positive, even eliminate the negative. Latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between.
It's totally live, nothing's fixed, nothing.
Whenever they look so darn. Man, they said you better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't you mess with Mr. In Between. No, no, no.
Bill Cantos. So that's Bill Cantos singing, piano, me on bass, and Mike Shapiro on drums. Bill Schnee engineering at Bill Schnee's studio. Pretty much like direct to 2-track. So that was recorded with absolutely no opportunity to fix a wrong note, do anything. So everybody really had to be like, man, on top of it, eye contact. You know, it was great. I love doing projects like that where, man, you got to hang it all out. So that's that. We're going to get ready to head over and do our third night over there at the Moody Theater, and then off to Fort Worth and then home. So I wish everybody all the best. I'm going to do a little more filming. It was fun finally cornering Russ yesterday and getting a few moments with him in the dressing room. I'll try to get some more of the people before we're done here. But once we get to the gigs, gosh, it's for the most part, we are busy once sound check and dinner and then gig. It's hard to find a moment to, just say, could you give me 45 minutes or an hour of your time here, because I know how little there is. So that's it. I just finished a cameo, sent off an anniversary greeting, which I love doing. I love doing the cameos. It's really fun. Done a bunch of them during the course of the tour. So I'm going to get ready, and I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.